Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ashwani Pawar and you're watching Asian Tech. I know it's been a very long time since my last video, but a lot changed in my life. I recently moved to a new apartment and my family was visiting me from India, and now everybody is settled into this new place and my family's back in India, and I'm back with new videos for you. Today's topic is data analyst versus business analyst. I will be covering what a data analyst is, what a business analyst is, what are the similarities, what are the differences, what are the key skills that you require in order to grab a job in either of the roles. But before we start today's video, I do want to mention that a lot of people are reaching out to me regarding my day-to-day life in the US. So I am currently recording a video on that. It is a very lengthy video and I want to cover each and every aspect of it. That is why it is gonna take some time for me to post it, but it is in the making. And also for the people who wants to move to the US for higher studies, I am bringing all new series where I will be interviewing folks from my undergrad school who moved to the US and currently working in US or they're studying in US universities. I will be covering their journey, what they did, how they made the decision of moving to the US, how their life changed, what are the things to keep in mind, how they're applying for new jobs, how their new jobs are, and all the key responsibilities, how to crack interviews. Most of them are in really good companies and some of them are currently studying, so it's gonna be a really good series. It is coming out soon as well. And with that being said, let's jump into today's topic. So both business analyst and data analyst plays a crucial role in any organization and they're very important for the growth of the business. It is not like that one role is more important than the other role. They both are equally important for any business to do and perform well. So let's discuss the similarities in data analyst and business analyst. So both these roles use data to make their decision, which is one of the biggest similarity, and they both use analytical skills to make those decisions. And finally, they both use data visualization tool heavily to report on data that they're using. So these are the similarities which you need to keep in mind. Now about differences. So the differences lies in their core focus. So data analyst is responsible for analyzing complex data set, use different sources to get data, analyze them, clean them, and finally perform the analytical functions on them. Whereas business analyst is responsible for understanding the business and developing their domain knowledge, and finally providing strategic recommendation based on their learning and the business. So let's jump. What are the skills that you need in order to be a data analyst or a business analyst? So let's talk about data analyst first. So to be a data analyst, you really need good technical skills. You do need some technical skills to be a business analyst as well, but whenever it comes to technical knowledge, data analyst is always going to take some lead because their role is more technical. To be a great data analyst, you need to have some core technical skills. So as a data analyst, you should be well versed in SQL. You need to know SQL through and through. You should be able to connect two tables, two data sets together via joins. You should be able to perform window functions in your SQL queries. You should be able to write and read complex SQL codes, and you should be able to clean data using that SQL. You should also be well versed in Python. If you are not currently well versed, I would recommend taking a Python course on Udemy or edX. Same for SQL. If you're not well versed, then go take a course on SQL on edX or Udemy or Coursera. And finally, you should be well versed with the statistical functions because you do need some mathematics and statistic knowledge in order to be a good data analyst. Using all these technical skills, you will be responsible to perform a complex analytical function to provide those insights about the data. You would be responsible to clean the data. Sometimes from the source, the data is not clean, so it is your responsibility to clean the data and provide the insights that business are looking from the data. You are responsible to have really good data visualization tool skills. You should be able to develop reports in Tableau or Power BI. I use Power BI heavily, so that's why I recommend Power BI, but it is up to you. having knowledge of one of the tools, which is Power BI and Tableau, it's great. There are more data visualization tools, but the two industry standards are Power BI and Tableau. That's why I always recommend, if you are struggling with Power BI or with Tableau, I would recommend taking a course on them, and it will really help. As a data analyst, you will be responsible for creating data pipelines, SQL pipelines, for taking data from the source to the end product. You're responsible for delivering that, you're responsible for supporting it, and you're responsible for taking care of it. These are the key functionalities of a data analyst. So these are the technical skills you need in order to be a good data analyst. And then finally, if you want to be successful as a data analyst, I will recommend solving Python and SQL questions on HackerRank. Business analyst. As a business analyst, you are responsible to understand and learn the business, the specific domain that you're in. You're responsible for learning that new trends that are going around in the market in your field. You're responsible to understand the problem that business is currently facing, and then taking that problem and finding a solution of that problem. That solution can be a technical solution or anything else. You're responsible for finding that solution. A business analyst, in simple terms, is a bridge between the business and the tech world, because business sometimes do not understand the technical concepts. That's where you come into the picture. If business is facing a technical problem, you're going to understand it, you will take it to the tech team and develop a tool with them, and then take it back to the business in order to solve that problem. As a business analyst, you should be really good at creating reports and data visualization using Power BI or Tableau. This is the same thing in data analyst role as well. This is the similarity in both roles, but business analyst is also responsible to make these reports. You should be well versed through and through in making really good reports. You should be really good at telling stories and explaining technical concepts to non-technical audience. This is your key responsibility. You should be a really good communicator when it comes to a business analyst role. As a business analyst, you should also be well versed in gathering data from different sources, because in order to help the business grow and provide strategic recommendation, you need to be well versed in what all resources you can gather the data and analyze that data, and then finally provide that insight to the business so they can make a decision which will help the business grow. As a business analyst, you should also know how to use project tools in order to find the free resources that you have and resources who are over capacity. In this way, you can help business perform faster and also make sure that your team is not burning out. This is your responsibility. As a business analyst, you should have a critical thinking mindset and a problem solving mindset. If this is not something you enjoy and you enjoy technical skills more, then data analyst role is more for you. But if you are a critical thinker and you can find solution to a problem, then the business analyst role is for you. As a business analyst, you need to have great project management skill. That is where project management tool comes into the picture. You should be able to manage multiple projects at the same point of time, and if a project is gonna get delayed, you should be aware of it and you should be able to tell your stakeholders way before the deadline so that you don't lose the reputation. As a business analyst, as I said earlier, you need to know the new business trend going around in the market so you can tell your company about it and they can use those trends to benefit and grow as a business. So this business analyst versus data analyst video can go on and on. The reason I thought of creating this video was because I have seen my friends who are trying to find new jobs or switch career. All of them are applying for both business analyst and data analyst role without really understanding the difference. So I thought there will be more people who are struggling to understand what is the difference. So in a nutshell, if you enjoy technical things more, if you enjoy SQL, Python, data visualization tool, you enjoy creating data pipelines, reading and working on complex code, then data analyst role is for you. But if you are someone who enjoys understanding new business, who love reading about technologies, new trends, who enjoy solving problems, who also enjoy some data visualization and have some technical skills, then business analyst role is for you. There is nothing like this role is bigger than the other one, or one role is less important or more important than the other one. Both of these roles are really crucial and really important for a company's growth, and they have a lot of growth in the future. So if you are in the market and you are looking to switch roles as a data analyst or a business analyst, I would really recommend creating a resume which focus on these roles and then applying for the job. If you are someone who is currently stepping into this world, then I would highly recommend taking an entry-level business analyst or data analytics certification from Udemy, Coursera or edX. That will really help you. It will also really help you understand if that is something you are really interested in. And if this video was helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.